What's up, gang? Welcome back to 31 Black Witches of Halloween. We are on day 23, y'all. Y'all know how I hate long intros. So if you don't know who this is behind me, this is Alfonso Bellatune Delgado, aka Papa Tunde. So Papa was introduced during Originals Season 1. He's a practitioner of both ancestral magic and sacrificial magic. So he can channel the ancestors, draw power from them, as well as sacrificing creatures like snakes and other things, other living energy sources to basically, empower himself and do bigger and badder spells. So in the supernatural community in New Orleans around 1919, yeah, he was like a boss. He was like an upper level, you feel me? He actually bust in there with his kids and was like, y'all need to make me leader. My boy walked in there and said, make me regent. Y'all ain't standing on business. He said the city is tore up and taken over by monsters, pirates, vampires. Papa Tunde was funny. He always had this I'm better than you type energy. My boy always had a clean suit on. My boy's like, you guys called me to come all the way over here. So yeah, I need to be the leader of the French Quarter. Just straight like that. His expertise in sacrificial magic allowed him to perform rituals that could enhance his powers by just absorbing the life force of others. He literally became so powerful, even the originals couldn't stop him. I remember Marcel tried to break his neck. He then snapped it back into place and then choked Marcel out. Yeah, he didn't play no games. They was scared of Papa. And if he didn't unalive himself, yeah, he was going to be a problem for them. And he definitely was a threat to the biggest family, the Michelsons. You guys know how they do threats. What I like about Papa Tunde, he was very strategic. He was consolidating power and eliminated threats left and right, including the originals themselves. In 1919, Papa Tunde and his twin sons, Klaus unalived them, y'all. Klaus Michelson, yes. And when I was watching the show, I was so confused because I thought they got brought back to life too. They actually were ghosts. Somehow Papa Tunde brought them back when he came back too. So I was like, how did they bring back all these people? I thought the spell only bring back 4 people, and they made it 6, but they were just ghosts. I didn't know that the whole time. Anybody else know this? I was confused with what they was doing walking around. So when they were unalive, Klaus just saw it as like a bigger picture. Nothing against them, but he needed to eliminate any threat in New Orleans to hold down, his dominance. But however, in 2012, Papa Tunde was resurrected by a witch named Celeste Dubois. So it was him, Astiana, I think her name was, Natalia, and Genevieve. We remember Genevieve. I love the Genevieve storyline. So they used the energy of the harvest to bring Papa Tunde back and those other 3 other powerful witches. They weren't supposed to come back. Those powers were supposed to go to little girls, Davina and her homegirls and them. But y'all know they weren't really homegirls. Them girls hated Davina. Following his resurrection, Papa Tunde utilized his sacrificial magic to unalive Marcel and absorb his magic. Because you need magic to be a vampire. So you have magic in you. So he didn't snatch it away from him like a kid picking up some candy in the supermarket. So basically just enhancing his powers. Then he targeted Rebecca. I know she was a little ditzy. She was easy caught by the enemy. And she was male focused, so easy. This ritual is very lethal, but for original, they just a battery to him. They can't die, so he just kept, drinking them like a juice box. The irony, vampires love to feed on us. Now you got a conjure man feeding on you. I really enjoyed his character. I think he was here too short. So for the coven, he took his little dagger he made, a Tunde blade that held all the powers, sacrificed himself for the coven just to get their lick back. So he had Celeste unalive him, and the rest of his powers went into the blade, and that blade was a blade not to play with. It lasts seasons, stayed alive longer than its creator. I think it even made it to whole Michelson. So Tunde was gone. His sons obviously vanished right after him because they're there based on his link. I never noticed. The show has some stuff on those boys' forehead. Originals would be going too far. They could have had these 2 boys in their suits. They're already twins. It's already eerie enough. Y'all got stuff on their forehead? What? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. How you guys feel about Papa? Y'all like him? Does he remind you of a little bit of Baron Samedi or Papa Legba? I think this guy did an amazing job as the actor as well, because he was really over here pissing me off. And I know if you could make me mad in a TV show or a film, yeah, you're a great performer. And I've never seen him in anything before this. We need a spin-off. We needed so many spin-offs, so many great storylines to develop and just stop. Ugh. 1919 wasn't that long ago. He must have knew Vincent's ancestors. Alright, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll be on day 24. We almost done, y'all. Who else is on this list? You guys have any ideas, any guesses? Let me know in the comments. I'm Cube of Lore. This is 31 Black Witches of Halloween, day 23. If you like content like this, don't forget to engage from the bottom up. Like, comment, share, post. You already know all that. But more importantly, if you're new here, why did you watch this whole video and you didn't follow me? Why? I'm done interacting with non-supporters. So if you want to comment, as long as you're being respectful, go right ahead. But I won't be responding no more. I'm only going to be speaking to my supporters, my community, of course. Yeah, I'm very petty. Very. But everybody else, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for being here. We have a few more days. Let's finish with a bang. And as always, this for entertainment purposes only, allegedly hypothetically speaking.